All right, it is time to go racing. Heat number 1 will be Josh Roberts and Joseph Smith on the front row. Brett Carroll, Derek Nearhood on the second row. John Bennett rounding out the field. Josh Roberts, so far the dominant driver all night tonight. Can he dominate again here at Lanier? One more time around for the pace car. Look closely as they pass pit exit. You see that little barrier right there on the wall. The guys that drop down all the way to the edge of that wall to try and get the fast way around this track down on the bottom do run the risk, and we've seen it more than once, somebody just getting a little too close, clipping that inside wall and ruining their night. Same with the outside wall. Once this track slicks off, things get crazy. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air there, down and away for heat number 1. Josh Roberts manages to pull just ahead of Joseph Smith. Joseph up to the high side. Brett Carroll right behind him in third. Derek Nearhood starting to pull up in fourth. John Bennett right there to the bottom. Looks like Bennett's got a run underneath Derek Nearhood. Josh Roberts running right down by the inside wall through 3 and 4. And Joseph Smith staying right on the back bumper of the leader. Josh Roberts just ran the fastest lap of the race, and Joseph Smith ran an identical lap. Brett Carroll back in third, losing ground on the 2 leaders, and has John Bennett catching up on him. Four laps to go for Josh Roberts, starting to open up a very small gap on Joseph Smith. Brett Carroll in third, John Bennett in fourth, Derek Nearhood currently running in fifth. Josh Roberts comes out of turn 4, gets 2 laps to go from Barney the Flagman. Joseph Smith closed up that gap just a little bit last time, but will it be enough? Off into turn 3, Joseph really sends it in. Can he get a run off? No, he cannot. Josh Roberts gets the run off, gets the white flag. John Bennett still in third, Brett Carroll fourth, Derek Nearhood in fifth, but out of turn number 4, Josh Roberts is going to win heat number 1. Joseph Smith is second, John Bennett third, Brett Carroll fourth, Derek Nearhood finishes fifth. All right, heat number 2. We'll have Ryan Nesbitt and Brad Whiteman on the front row. David Baldessare, Doug Tyre Norton on the second row. Wayne Bridges has the third row. As they roll off, Wayne Bridges back in his number. Doug Norton back there with David Baldessare. All trying to chase down Ryan Nesbitt and Brad Whiteman here. Pace car will drop off this time by. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. Heat number 2 is underway. Ryan Nesbitt gets a nice jump into turn 1. Oh, Brad is around. Brad Whiteman is around. He manages to save it. His car was completely sideways briefly, manages to pull it back around. We stay green. Doug Norton advances to second. Brad fighting back on the high side, clears Baldessare for third. Wayne Bridges back in fifth, Baldessare in fourth. And up front, Nesbitt's lead continues to grow. Look at Brad Whiteman, though. Issue coming through 1 and 2 on the first lap. Already back up to third and making his way forward toward Doug Norton. Ryan Nesbitt currently out front. Doug Norton still in second. Brad Whiteman third. Baldessare in fourth. Wayne Bridges, the field spread out, at least for the moment, with 3 laps to go. Now, Brad Whiteman is starting to close back in on Doug Norton. Does he have enough time to do anything with him? And it looks like David Baldessare is actually starting to close up just a little bit on Brad Whiteman as well. But Ryan Nesbitt out of turn 4 will get the white flag. 1 to go for Ryan Nesbitt. Doug Norton in second. Brad Whiteman is there. Can he do something in 3 and 4? Ryan Nesbitt wins heat number 2. Doug Norton comes home second. Brad Whiteman is third. David Baldessare fourth. Wayne Bridges is fifth. All right, heat number 3. We'll see Andrew Thornton and Chad Biesinger on the front row. Corey Goodall, John Quill on the second row, Scott Whiteman rounding out the field. One more time around, and they will go green for heat number 3. I do believe we'll have one more heat after this, then the feature. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away. Andrew Thornton gets a decent jump on the field, but Chad Biesinger is right there, and Corey Goodall is right in his tire tracks. Corey Goodall trying to get second place. Looks like Corey was really unsettled out of turn 2. He's about to lose a lot of ground. Biesinger drifting back as well. John Quill now up to third. Biesinger drifts back to fourth. Scott Whiteman right in the back in fifth, but about to start picking up spots. Meanwhile, Andrew Thornton starting to pull away. 1.4 second lead. Corey Goodall in second, has Chad Biesinger right there. Scott Whiteman has made his way up to fourth. He's got the next 2 positions right in front of him. John Quill hanging on back in fifth. Andrew Thornton continues to extend his lead. Now Chad Biesinger looks to the inside on Corey Goodall through 3 and 4. Can he clear him? He's got a run out of turn 4. He clears it for second. Oh, Corey Goodall almost got the back end, had to adjust, goes high. Scott Whiteman is there, takes advantage. Whiteman now to third. Corey Goodall goes all the way back to fifth. 2 to go for Andrew Thornton. Meanwhile, the battle for second, third, and fourth is far from over. White flag is in the air for Andrew Thornton. Chad Biesinger in second still has to deal with Scott Whiteman behind him. Doesn't look like he's going to have enough time. It is going to be Andrew Thornton for the win in heat number 3. Chad Biesinger is second. Scott Whiteman ends up third. John Quill is fourth. And Corey Goodall in fifth. All right, the final heat. We'll see Michael Hartman and Matt Armbruster in on the front row. Edmund Jones and Jason Coffey on the second row. It is definitely going to be a lot of close racing in the feature, given how close some of these battles have been here and the moves that some of these guys have made. Once you put all 19 of them on track together, that's going to be some close racing. Pace truck about to drop off. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. Down into turn 1, pretty even this time. Michael Hartman pulls away off turn 2. And now here comes Edmund Jones on the bottom trying to take the position from Matt. Matt up high. Has a little problem off of turn 4. Jason Coffey couldn't capitalize yet. Now Coffey's looking to the inside for third. Michael Hartman up in the lead though. Edmund Jones right in his tire tracks. And Jason Coffey is hard on it. Oh, he gets a little bit of the inside wall. Doesn't let up. Still in the battle for third. Michael Hartman pulling away just a little bit from Edmund. Coffey now clears Armbruster for third. Armbruster now starting to open up a bit of a lead. Michael Hartman opens up a bit of a lead over Edmund Jones. Jason Coffey back in third. Matt in fourth. Matt sends it into 3 and 4, trying to come back up and get third. I have to agree, David. It is a good turnout with 2 laps to go. And it is going to be an awesome turnout for the feature. Michael Hartman is coming down. He is going to get the white flag this time. Edmund Jones in second. Edmund, wow, he really sent it through 1 and 2. Is he going to send it again in 3 and 4? He doesn't have the momentum. No, it'll be Michael Hartman winning the final heat. Edmund Jones second, Jason Coffey third, Matt Armbruster fourth. All right, it is time for the warm-up. Or if you're the broadcaster, the 1 minute you get to catch your breath after an epic heat. Wait a minute. I saw a few drivers turn off. Do we have... No, we do not have a pit road race going. I have to agree, Nick. Although I have to wonder why Nick isn't out here. All right, warm-up is over. It's time to go racing from Lanier. Up front will be Josh Roberts and Ryan Nesbitt. Andrew Thornton and Michael Hartman on the second row. Joseph Smith and Doug Tyre Norton have the third row. Chad Biesinger and Edmund Jones on the fourth row. John Bennett and Brad Whiteman rounding out the top 10. Scott Whiteman in 11th and Jason Coffey in 12th. 13th is Brett Carroll. David Baldessare is 14th. John Quill is 15th and Matt Armbruster 16th. Derek Nearhood 17th. Wayne Bridges 18th, Corey Goodall rounding out the field in 19th. And I do not know the last time I saw Corey Goodall starting that far back in a field, but I would fully expect to see him come charging through. Hey, thanks, Chris. Haven't heard that phrase in a while, buddy. All right, pace car will drop off out of turn number 4. 19 cars around a 3/8 mile track, and this is going to get exciting. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air there, down and away at Lanier. Off into turn 1, and Josh Roberts immediately jumps to the lead. There's a wreck in 1 and 2. Several cars caught. Caution is out, and I think Brett Carroll was caught. Let's see what happened there. Is Brett in the 999. And, oh, he just gets up into the back of Scott Whiteman. Nowhere to go. The 77 gets caught. Everybody else manages to get by cleanly. Corey Goodall is on pit road. I did not see him get caught in that, but he might have caught a little peripheral damage and getting it repaired. All right, pace truck drops in. Green flag is back in the air. Josh Roberts still has the lead. Andrew Thornton up top, still trying to take it. Further back, the 19 is way down. That is Brad Whiteman. He is way down by the inside wall trying to make up some time. There is the risk of hitting those barriers at the entrance and exit of pit road. 3 wide battling back behind. David Baldessare starting to make his way forward. Wayne Bridges has picked up 5 spots since the beginning. Wow! Brett Carroll is almost sideways, and look at the 92 of Wayne Bridges march forward. He is up to 11th after starting in 18th. Josh Roberts has the lead over Ryan Nesbitt. Joseph Smith is 3rd. Andrew Thornton has drifted back to 4th. Chad Biesinger in 5th. And look at this, Brad Whiteman making that bottom line work is up to 6th place. Doug Norton 7th, Michael Hartman 8th, Jason Coffey 9th, Wayne Bridges in 10th. Edmund Jones involved in a crash. Caution. It looks like Edmund a little wiggle off of turn 4. Oh, then Wayne Bridges has a wiggle in 1 and 2. Edmund is there. I have to agree with Chris Standridge. This is the nicest group of guys to race with by far. And I was not aware that the entrance to pit road was called the Tom Stopper. Shouldn't it be called the Missile Stopper? I'm guessing it's that Tom. Or maybe the missile defense system. Excuse me, sorry. This has been quite a funny night. Alright, everybody stacked back up. Biggest movers so far, Brad Whiteman up 5 spots. Derek Nearhead up 7. Wayne Bridges up 7. And we've got some cars making their way forward as the pace truck drops in. Green flag is back in the air. Josh Roberts has to contend with Ryan Nesbitt on the restart this time. Josh clears him out of turn 2. Looking further back in the field, there is Brad Whiteman, who has picked up a ton of spots. Oh, Andrew Thornton has a little problem. Everybody has to check up. Doug Norton just went up the track a little bit, manages to hold on to it. Wayne Bridges in the... Oh, Brett Carroll and Wayne Bridges get together in the middle of 3 and 4. Caution. Looks like Brett was 3 wide between Corey Goodall and Biesinger, and it looked like Wayne Bridges just did not have the same pace. They get together. Missile launcher. Wayne Bridges is on pit road for repairs. The driver's trying to catch up to the pace car now. Josh Roberts, Joseph Smith, Ryan Nesbitt, Chad Biesinger, and Andrew Thornton have the top 5. Michael Hartman, Brad Whiteman, Doug Norton, Jason Coffey, and John Quill into the top 10. Derek Nearhood 11th, John Bennett 12th, David Baldessare 13th. Corey Goodall, Brett Carroll, Scott Whiteman, Matt Armbruster, Edmund Jones round out the 18 cars on field or on track. Wayne Bridges still on pit road, but on his way back out. No, it looks like Wayne goes back around the inside of pit road. What? Wayne Bridges is doing laps in the infield again. Oh, no, he came back out. Oh, man. All right, so for a minute there, I really thought Wayne was going to try and do the race from pit road. I mean, we've already seen it once tonight, so. All right, pace truck about to drop off. Pace car is in. Green flag is back in the air. 12 laps to go. And quite a battle mid-pack. Ryan Nesbitt trying to advance, but Andrew Thornton back there, Brad Whiteman back there as well. Everybody battling for position all over the track. And look at this, 3 and 4 wide mid-pack. Joseph Smith has snuck into the lead. Josh Roberts now back to second. Ryan Nesbitt is third. Michael Hartman is fourth. Yellow caution. And it looks like Scott Whiteman involved. Oh, Brett Carroll comes down, bounces off of Edmund Jones, and collects the cars behind him. Brett Carroll's bad luck tonight definitely continuing. Thought he had shaken it off after the dirt track at Charlotte. Obviously having some problems here tonight. Meanwhile, Joseph Smith is very lucky tonight. He has got the lead over Josh Roberts. In fact, this is the first time anybody other than Josh has led all night in both races. Josh Roberts in second, Ryan Nesbitt is third, Hartman fourth, Chad Biesinger fifth. Lights are out on the pace car. Pace truck about to drop off. There goes the pace truck. Green flag is back in the air. They'll have 6 to go at the line. And Josh Roberts already on the attack, trying to take the lead from Joseph Smith. Ryan Nesbitt way down to the bottom. He drops down under Hartman, trying to take third. He's trying to follow Joseph Smith around. Joseph cannot clear Josh here. Josh gets the nose ahead at the line. Josh, oh, caution. Edmund Jones looks like he had a little bobble, and the 40 bounces off the wall and collects him. Josh Roberts is being scored back in the lead. Brett Carroll getting his lap back. We should have, it looks like, all 19 cars back on the lead lap for the restart. Hey, good evening, Tony. All right, pace truck about to drop off. They'll have 2 to go at the line. Pace car is in. Josh Roberts on the outside. Joseph Smith on the inside. Green flag in the air. Can Josh Roberts reclaim the lead, or can Joseph hold him off? Josh has the run up on the high side. Down into turn 3, though. Oh, and Ryan Nesbitt drifts up and gets Josh. Joseph takes the lead. Caution out behind. We will get a green-white checkered finish. And it looks like something happened with Doug Norton right in front of this. Brett Carroll collected again. Let's see if we can figure out. Doug Norton dropping down. Oh, the 77 just barely taps him, spins him around, and everybody behind on the bottom line gets collected. So we are going to get a green-white checkered. This time, looks like Josh is going to be starting on the bottom, Joseph on the top. Josh won in the 358s, the dirt track at Charlotte. He led most of this race. Joseph took the lead late in the race, but can he hold him off here? Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. Off into turn 1. Josh has a nose ahead. Joseph staying as low as possible to pinch off the line. Joseph gets a nose ahead. A lot of battling going mid-pack, but for the lead, it is Joseph Smith at the line with the white flag in the air. Josh gets into his left rear. Joseph holds on to it. Josh sends it down into turn 3. Will it be enough? It will not. Joseph Smith pulls off the win at Lanier. Josh Roberts is second. Michael Hartman is third. Ryan Nesbitt fourth. Andrew Thornton fifth. Brad Whiteman sixth. Corey Goodall comes back from starting dead last to finish seventh. Chad Biesinger is eighth. David Baldessere ninth. And Scott Whiteman in 10th. What a finish. And here's a funny one. None of the top 3 is actually available to interview. I'll go find Joseph here in just a second. All right. As they crash the cars, let me go find Joseph.
You got me, Doug?
Oh, I got you. All right, well, congratulations, man. That was one heck of a finish and a heck of a battle there at the end.
Oh, you ain't kidding, man. I'm sweating here sitting, knowing I had Nesbitt and all them fast guys behind me. I was sweating.
It looked like a couple of times, once you got the lead, it was really hard for those guys to get around you. But, man, you put up one heck of a fight there, and it looked like Josh might get you on that last lap. But when he tapped you, you just managed to keep it straight and keep going.
I know that last restart, I was trying to keep him in the slick as best I could, hoping I could get more drive, and it must have worked.
Yeah, something definitely worked, man. You had one heck of a run tonight and pulled off a win when it did not look like anybody could beat Josh tonight.
Oh, you ain't kidding. I thought I had nothing for him at all. I'm just as surprised as you are.
Well, congratulations, man. That was one heck of a win tonight, buddy.
All right, thanks, Doug.
All right, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. It has been an awesome night of dirt racing. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern. We'll have the same league, their Dirt to Daytona series. That promises to be I don't know how Baldessare is doing that, but that's truly impressive. The Dirt to Daytona series is tomorrow night. You're not going to want to miss that. Don't forget to come back for it. And immediately following that, the Nowski Retro Truck Series. You don't want to miss that one either. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful night.